international news.
From the Nightline team, good night and good luck.
Good luck.
The invasion by 100,000 Iraqi troops backed by air cover and tanks was brutally efficient.
At 11 o'clock in the morning, I could see from my apartment Iraqi tanks shelling the army post.
Saddam Hussein has moved more troops closer to the Kuwaiti border with Saudi Arabia.
There is planning for war tonight at the Pentagon, serious planning.
When you look at vital United interests of the United States, the relationship with Saudi Arabia and its independence and its freedom come under the heading of very, very important.
The resolution binds all members of the UN to boycott trade with Iraq.
Elite American combat troops are digging in tonight in Saudi Arabia.
At first, it is to be a defensive strategy to halt an advance of Iraqi armored columns.
Whether those forces are also there to move against Kuwait, who knows?
Margaret Thatcher is offering air, sea, and ground forces.
Egyptian and Moroccan troops began arriving in Saudi Arabia.
The U.S. is showing its muscle, and the threat of war is very real here. Airmen, soldiers, sailors, the largest force since Vietnam.
Iraqi troops rounded up 28 Americans in Kuwait and took them to Iraq.
We're calling none of them hostages at this point.
Iraq claims it will use foreign captives as a shield for its defense.
There can be little doubt that whatever these innocent people are called, they are in fact hostages.
Are you getting your milk, Stuart?
What if Saddam Hussein just decides to hunker down?
Well, he could. He could try to outlast the economic sanctions and hope Arab public opinion, American public opinion, will turn against George Bush.
If we are going to war, the people have to have a say in this.
We want to exhaust the diplomatic option.
Another 100,000 American troops going to the Persian Gulf.
We're dealing with Hitler revisited.
I guarantee you there ain't going to be any other Vietnam.
The fight isn't about oil. The fight is about naked aggression.
To bring it down to the level of the average American citizen, let me say that means jobs.
With as many as 200,000 more Americans headed for the Gulf, some in Congress are worried that the president might jump the gun.
My dad told me that he said he was going, and he said he'd promise me that he'd come back. And I still believe him.
How do you feel about that, your mom in Saudi Arabia?
I feel like I'm gonna cry.
You make me wanna cry.
Last time I'm going to see my family is my uncle and my father. May never see them again.
Today, the last of the American hostages did leave. President Bush says the freeing of the hostages does not mean we are closer to a peaceful solution.
We're going to come over here. We need to come over here, take care of business, get Saddam out of Kuwait, secure his ass, we'll get on home.
With the UN resolution, the Persian Gulf crisis is about to enter a dramatic new phase. It could be the final phase before military action.